very, very warm welcome to this week's France Buying Guides YouTube presentation. Well, that's January out of the way. I'm sure none of us are unhappy to see the first month of the year go behind us. Or I must say, we've had almost constant sunshine down here in the south of France, even though it's not perhaps the most exciting of months. But the bright sun here does seem to have us experiencing many of those aren't we lucky type moments we found as we drive along the beautiful country roads flanked by the plane trees and the vineyards. To be surrounded by this is truly lovely. It really does warm the heart, and a bit of sunshine goes a long way to lift the spirits, doesn't it? Well, I'm often asked about how best to integrate into the French way of life. And this is a really good question. Living in a country other than your own requires not just imagination, but a somewhat philosophical disposition towards foreign integration. Of course, having an ambition to come to France, either to move here or to buy a second home here, is a brilliant start. But to really integrate happily, I would say what you have to do is to be prepared to become well and truly French. And to become well and truly French, you have to give up a little bit of being British. In other words, you have to go with the flow, accept the differences, and embrace the changes. I've actually heard some people here call it the call of the croissant, which I'm sure you'll agree is a great phrase to describe the Brits' love affair with France. And of course, the low-cost airlines, the opening up of new air routes, the new EU legislation, plus the still great availability of cheaper French properties, have played such a significant role in the last 10, 15 years in British people coming to buy property here. It's really brought the trappings of the affluent few within reach of most of us, let's face it. Learning another language is a great thing to do. If you do know a little bit of French, most of us do, and you can build on that. It's both stimulating and confidence boosting to actually set yourself a task of learning perhaps a few words every day or going to an evening class before you get here. Now, Mr. Fixit, for example, used to say that he had restaurant French when we first got here a year or so ago. But he's now progressed tremendously, and actually I would say now it's more like conversational French, or just about. He understands probably 75% of what people actually say to him. He's picked up some great phrases, okay, mostly in the world of plumbing and electrics, but since that is his métier down here, I'm very proud of him for doing that. You can do the same. Saying bonjour in shops, for example, not only to the patron, but to other customers, inviting your mayor for an aperitif when you get to France, making the most of the wonderful markets here, joining in local activities, and just generally being friendly and smiling. All these things will stand you in great stead at the start. You'll find that gradually you become a part of your newly found country. The secret, as I said at the start, is to accept that some things are differently. Well, I have a wealth of hot tips for you in my France Buying Guide. If you haven't got your copy yet, do have a look on the website. It's got a full of information all about the areas of France, how it's best to integrate, and a wealth of other examples such as how to shop well, how to drive here, how to get your pet over here. It really does cover everything. You can see the details, as I say, here on the website. Well, as always, I love receiving your emails and your questions and suggestions, so do keep them coming. If you do have a burning question of your own, please email me, or you could call our London office and somebody there will help you too. That is what we're here for. Until then, I wish you well as February takes hold and the spring is on its way. And until next week, bonne santé!